This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Never knew Taya could play guitar. Man, that is such an accurate line about the relationship of characters when they show, right? Because if you think about it, these are all just work acquaintance, right? Like these are all just coworkers, and that no one after they finish their Boonboomger duty job or whatever, they go home and they don't actually talk to each other or hang out. Or especially Mira, no one invites Mira to everything because she is probably a bummer, right? I feel like Mira and Joe has are like probably like the worst people to hang out with. Gemba is sneaky. I don't trust inviting Gemba. I feel like if Gemba goes, he will gaslight you into paying for his bill. Right, Chihiro doesn't feel like he does not want to hang out with any of these people because he knows like he hates them all and he hates them all, right? Mira and Joe are just broke people who'll be like, hey, can you guys pay for me? I'll get you guys back next time, you know? I gotta wait for the check to hit my bank, you know? Right? My check, my direct deposit is coming in tomorrow, you know? Right? Right? That is what going out hanging out with Mira and Joe probably feels like, right? All right, hey, it's Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger, episode 24, the song I want to deliver. This is a very small stake episode, right? It's just pretty much a vibe episode, if anything, right? Like the characters are just chilling for the most part. We learn a lot about Taya's backstory and the fact that he just had a hot teacher lady, right, when he was a kid, and that's really about it, right? So I guess the gang has nothing else to do today, so like, all right, let's go hang out at Taya's old preschool. I don't understand how this is actually Boonboomger related activities, right? Like this does that feel like something like, oh yeah, that this is like they were chose to do, like they had to do, right? Like how fucking Shiraiba says like, hey, I need you guys to go to Ty's old preschool um daycare thingy, you know, right? I need you guys to go check out there could be a Hyselius there or some shit, you know, right? So there's like really no reason for like any of these characters to actually be here this episode, right? Like they're like, this is not like actual Boonboomger activity, right? You know, I like how the Fire Lion, Lion Express, Leo Lion, where the fuck now lives in the sleeps in like the main docket where the base is. So I guess they just told the mariner and the safari cars to go fuck off. Like, all right, hey, this is Lion space now. We love all of our cars equally, you know. But you know what? Hey, Lion Car deserves the space more. You guys can sleep. You guys can sleep in the shed now. You know, right? Instead, right? So I think that's really funny how they just gave up with those cars. It was like, yeah, they gave up with those two, like that's like that weird little space, right? That Marina and Safari used to be in. Until they're like, yeah, fuck, get the fuck out of here. You guys don't deserve the space. And then yeah, our three Hyselian trio, Ishita, Yarukar, and Deco Trade are just it is not good. Their job is very bad. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for them. They're not doing a good job. Cronenberg hates it, right? He's like, hey man, why have our trade so why is our profit so down this quarter? You know, right? What needs to be done? You know, this week's enemy is like acoustic guitar. The enemy of all society. People with acoustic guitars. You know those type of people who carries a guitar around with them everywhere they go, right? Those type of people, right? Those people are the worst. I like how there's a bit where Sakito is playing with kids and he makes like this weird balloon thing and then it pops. Right, I feel like this is 100% unintentional by the actor, and he has to continue the bit. He has to continue the scene. He's like, oh, Uh-oh, if you look, it looks like he actually had to make like a quick recovery after the blue pop. He's like, oh, that was not intended. Whoopsie, right? I was like, oh man, I gotta recover, fix up the scene, you know. And then Boon D is just into smut right now. He is reading so much smut. He loves that shit. He loves reading smut. He's like, oh yeah, give me the backstory so I can give me backstory so I can use this for my smut story, you know, right? Yeah. The game gets attacked by the guitar guy. Taya and Sakito gets in moves in the way of the energy string blast, whatever. They get trapped like some weird dream mirror world, right, where they're confronted by their past, right? But Sakito's like, this is fucking stupid. I don't know what the past is trying to tell me to do, but I have already been in space, and as a kid, you cannot convince me to not go to space out I've been in space, because space is too fucking cool, nerds, right? Hey, stay on your shitty ass planet, you know, right? You're the one that has to fucking get married, right, and do taxes and do chores. I get to hang out in fucking space and fuck around. Ignore the fact that I'm poor and I have no money. That's not important to the topic, you know. But I've been to space and you have not, you know. It's fucking great. My best friend is a robot. I have never met another human before in my life again for like the last 12 years. I've only encountered like weird alien creature, so I don't know what it's like to talk to another human. Ignoring that stuff, you know, it's whatever, right? But I've been into space. Yeah, so the gang realized that, oh yeah, hey, let's just play the song that he loves as a Taya song that this teacher lady taught him to play guitar and everything, right? And that'll wake him up, and I guess this moment is like he has to let go of her, right? I think that's what the scene is implying, you know, right? It's like, oh yeah. I think he's like, oh yeah, hey man, I was thinking, I was a kid, you know, and I was different, you know. As a kid, I wanted to be I wanted to be a firefighter and an animal ring circus leader. That was never happened because I was a fucking kid, and I did not know about what it was like being adult. But now I'm an adult, I have to pay taxes, I have to drive, I have to do chores, I have to pay rent. Yeah, that fucking sucks. You know what? This dream world should have been a world where he didn't have to do. I bet that would have got him, you know. Right, that would have trapped him and to continue on. But yeah, Taya wakes up. He's like, all right, time for my big revenge, and we'll beat the shit out of the acoustic guitar mouth. Also, I thought that the pond lake thing that there was way deeper. I don't know why, but when they were knocking down the Niji letters, right, I thought there was like an actual lake, but no, it was just like this mini little waterway. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry, I thought it was way deeper for some reason. Right? Yeah. Apparently, boundaries cannot break the law when the enemy creates fake traffic lights. Sure, why not? Ignoring all the destructive damage to property, that's not relevant, and don't worry about it. That's fine, but traffic lights, that's where I draw the line, you know. But then, but the acoustic guitar does not realize that emergency. Hey, fuck lights. Hey, fuck the red lights. You know, right? And then, so I'm still confused on what Boomboomger Robot 119's um crane ladder thing is, right? I thought it was a spear this entire time. I was like he gets like a shield and a spear, you know, like a knight. But I guess it's a sword. This is just a long ass sword. It's like when was it Ishirio or Mira's fucking car that attached to it. I don't, right? I thought it was a spear or a lance or something. No, this is actually just a random sword. So I was like, oh, okay, sure. Right? Yeah, so the day is saved, the gang gets together and sing a song about sing that song one more time. It's a nice. Hey, you know what, the song's right? Hey, I like I wonder if on the CD when this gets released, they'll include a cast version where they all sing the song together. I feel like that would be very nice. You know, Sakito's like, I don't want to sing with you guys. You guys are fucking nerds. I don't want to. That's really fucking lame. It's also crazy how the teacher does not actually appear in the show. I mean, she appears in this episode, but it's only through flashback at the mirror. I thought she was gonna for some reason show up like after all this, but I guess not. I guess they decide not to have to. I don't know. It was really. I thought that was the big payoff that they were leading to, but it's not. right? So it's all just Taya's weird childhood trauma that they're dealing with. And this week's lesson is, hey, like don't use the umbrella to cover your line of sight because you might get hit by a car. That's actually very smart. Don't cover when you're walking. Don't cover your eyes. You kind of want to see where you walk. All right. But yeah, that's his. I think this is a good episode. It's a good Taya focus episode. We learned stuff about his life and that he just had like a hot elementary school teacher and that's about it. Right? I don't know what we were supposed to learn. Like that's like the only thing we learned is that he just had a hot elementary school teacher and that's about it. So I don't know what they want us to do with that, but there you go. All right. That's this week's episode. All right. Okay, thanks. Bye.